Good morning, students. Electromotive force. In short, it is called as a EMF. Maybe written with the capital letter EMF also. And the symbol taken as E or capital E. Or this is style E. It is not epsilon place. E is bigger in size. Epsilon we take it smaller size, but looks like epsilon only. Okay. Definition is important and relationships. It is the potential difference or voltage. Potential difference between the terminals of a cell or electrodes we can take. Terminals of a cell. When current is not passing through it, means not that it is circuit. When current is not passing through each cell is not connected in circuit. So what is R we can write it? R cell is not connected in the circuit. It is a potential difference in the terminals of a cell. When current is not passing through it, you can stop there itself, or you can also say cell is not connected in the circuit. Okay? Mention that we are taking the battery cell. You are trying to take it from the shop and take it like this. Now, whatever the voltage if you measure across this cell, that is nothing but called as the electromotive force. This voltage between these two terminals, the plus this terminal, case generally case taken as negative. The potential difference between these two itself is nothing but equal to EMF. It is called as a force because there is force in the electrons to move, so they thought kept the name as a force in the beginning, but actually it is not a force. It is a force is a vector. It is not a force. It is nothing but voltage only, potential difference only. So it's supposed to be units having the units of volt. So electromotive force units is also volt only. But same cell if I connect it in the circuit. Now I take this cell. The EMF frequency, for example, 1.5 volts. I connect this cell to some external resistance or some device having some resistance, a bulb I am taking. Bulb has a resistance. Now circuit is closed. When circuit is closed, current starts passing. There is a conventional current going there. Filament resistance and current is closed. Now current is passing like this, electrons go is opposite directions. This is a plus, this is a minus. Now if you take a voltmeter and measure across this, what you measure is not EMF. You measure the potential difference across this, that is called as a terminal potential difference. This EMF, you won't get EMF. Why? What you are measuring voltage is across this voltage across R also. Both are parallel now. Parallel voltage is same. So what is V? V is supposed to be equal to I into R. But one more thing inside is there. What is that? Internal resistance. We don't see the internal resistance. So EMF is making the here. EMF means actually without current is not passing here. Here current is passing. Whenever the current passes, whatever the voltage you are measuring is not actually the voltage. It is nothing but the voltage across the external resistance only. That is terminal PD. It is not a EMF. So EMF here you are measuring the EMF of a cell when it is not connected in the circuit or when current is not passing through it. Or you may connect it in the cell you are taken. Connected to the circuit having the resistance, but maybe whatever it is, current is passing. Okay. Now I broke the circuit. Switch is there. I open the switch. When it is in the cell is in the circuit. Cell is in the circuit, but switch is open. Now current requires what to close that. Close path is required. Electrons cannot flow. So what is the current now? Zero. Current is not there. I is. Whenever I is low, the resistance is, we have taken as equals not only R, this open circuit part, whatever the resistance is there, no, that resistance is infinity. Open circuit resistance is infinity. When resistance is infinity, current is 0. When current is 0, cell is in circuit but current is 0. That point is important. Or cell is not connected is equal to cell connected to open circuit is also same. Or cell is connected to circuit with the resistance equal to infinity also, meaning is same only. Or meaning indicate that current is not passing through. Later we are going to do some experimental potentiometer there. Cell is connected to circuit but closed circuit only, but current is not passing, condition will come. When current is not passing, then also we are going to measure EMF. Condition is that current should not pass through the cell. Then whatever the voltage you are measuring across the cell is nothing but equal to EMF. Whether the cell is connected to the circuit or not connected to the circuit also, when current is not passing through the cell, then the potential difference across the cell is nothing but supposed to be electromotive force. Not connected to the circuit or connected to the open circuit, mainly same. Other extra points we can take is it is a work done to move the charge through the external resistance also and also internal resistance of a cell. You can take the relationship, but that I will tell you in the differences. They will ask you differences between the EMF and terminal difference. Next is terminal potential difference. Potential difference. Terminal potential difference. The potential difference short called as P dot D. Potential difference. Simply PD also. Symbol will take is V. Terminal potential difference symbol is V. It is a potential difference it is the potential difference between the terminals of a cell or electrodes of a cell, between the terminals of a cell when the current is passing through it. Current is passing through it. It is a potential difference between the terminals of a cell when the current is passing through it. When current passes, what is the voltage? It is nothing but equal to terminal potential difference. Is also equal to the potential difference across external resistance. There is a difference across external resistance. This V is equals to, this symbol is V. V equal to I into R is rotation. R is external resistance. Next is internal resistance of a cell. Of a cell. Symbol is smaller, most of the cases. These are the points related to battery cell. Internal resistance of a cell. It is the resistance of chemicals or electrolytes. Inside the cell. This internal resistance depends on the concentration of the electrolyte and also depends on the dimensions. More electrolytes, more distance with the electrodes, so more, just like condition what we have is R is proportional to L by A is the relation. Rho is the constant, proportional constant. L is here is distance with two electrodes. More distance with the electrodes means electron, these ions are long distance, no, more resistance, internal resistance. More area, that means electrolyte is covered with the large areas, bigger cells is small cells. 1.5 volts only. If you check up the cells, this is there, right, it has a D cell, bigger cell is a D cell. And small cells called as A cell, AA, double A, triple A also there. In TV remote controls, what is the smaller cell is triple A, AAA. That is also 1.5 volts EMF only. All are in the same EMF values. EMF is 1.5 volts depending on the chemicals you are using. Electrolyte you are using. Same electrodes, type of electrodes, same electrolyte, you get the same EMF. But what makes the difference is current makes the difference. Large quantity if you have taken, more area if you have taken, large quantity of the material you have taken, then in case current will be more, internal resistance will be less. So internal resistance depends on the distance between the two electrodes also, concentration also, but the same type of the cell, same concentration of course. In the new, when you new cell you have taken. As the prolonged uses means concentration changes. Next is area, surface area. Surface area means what? Electrode area. More area, lesser resistance. Electrodes area, when the thick electrodes means bigger cells will have bigger electrodes automatically. More surface area will be in contact and more electrons will pass. Automatically internal resistance is less. So internal resistance is directly proportional to distance between the electrodes and inversely proportional to surface area of the electrodes. Internal resistance depends on the distance between electrodes, area, surface area, it's area of electrodes, concentration of the electrodes. Concentration of electrodes. Generally, how it depends, they don't ask internal resistance, we are going to use only internal resistance in the formulas. Okay. This is this point. Internal resistance. Internal resistance of a cell is directly proportional to internal resistance of cell is directly proportional to distance between electrodes. And inversely proportional to surface area of electrodes. More surface area with more current. So bigger cells will provide more current and long time also compared to that of the smaller cells, but the same usage of the current, like extraction of current. The cell which is used of the same materials, so the button cells, button size cells in the watches they are using, they also may provide 1.5 volts. What makes the difference is they provide very less current, microamperes or milliampere currents. Current is very less, quantity of less, very small area, small size. Whereas compared to the bigger cells, they provide a long time and more current also, and more duration also with the same current usage. Electrodes. Next important thing is for ideal cell. This part is important. For ideal cell. For ideal cell, internal resistance R equal to 0. Practically there is no ideal cell. All are having some internal no ideals practically. Okay. But if they say that cell is ideal or neglect the internal resistance, they will give you the conditions, then we are equal to. Relation between this EMF and terminal field. Relation between electromotive force. Relation between EMF, electromotive force, and terminal potential difference. PD I am writing here, terminal PD. That means V of a offset. Terminal PD of a cell. Relation between the EMF. This EMF symbol we take as E and terminal PD of a cell. We take a simple circuit. Simple circuit when they mention, we are taking only a single cell, battery cell. This I am taking only one single battery cell. And one external resistance R. We can type the diagram R auto cell down also, that is your choice. I am just taking it differently. It is a plus minus. Okay. Actual voltage is EMF. I did mention that dimension direction for this EMF. The EMF has a direction. This is a scalar, not vector, but it has a direction. We will mention the point here. What is the direction of current? Current is from plus to minus. So EMF is actually potential difference we said. What it is making is, it is sending the charges to travel. It is making the charges to travel from one terminal to other terminal in the closed circuit like this. So outside the cell, current is traveling. Conventional current is traveling from high potential to low potential. But inside the cell, it is traveling from low potential to high potential. Electrons are traveling from minus to plus outside, but inside the cell, they are traveling from plus to minus, completing the circuit. And when passing through the cell, they face the internal resistance R. So same current has to pass through the two resistors R, capital and small. Same current is passed. So R and R comes in series. But what are the voltage across this cell V is across this R. Both are parallel. This is the circuit diagram. So potential difference across this R is nothing but equal to V. This is called the terminal potential difference because it is also the same terminals across the cell also. So EMF is making the current to pass through external resistance, internal resistance, but V is ordered to make move the charge only through external resistance. Okay. So EMF is the actual total voltage. We can also call it as a definition purpose. We said what when cell is not there in the circuit, but if cell is there also in the circuit, also EMF will be there. EMF won't be there. It's not EMF won't disappear. It will be there, but it's not visible to us with the meters. It is there. Then how to find the EMF when current is passing means you have to take that this IR, this voltage plus I into smaller, that R voltage. You take the total sum of these two voltages, that is supposed to be equal to EMF. So EMF will be there always. It is only making the current to pass the complete circuit. We see only external voltage, external resistance voltage only we see. The terminal PD we come, but actually it has the EMF as this. That is only important one, and that is the main ones. So EMF is supposed to be equal to I into capital plus I into small r. This R plus R in series. But EMF, it has a direction is mentioned. Why direction is mentioned is even though this is scalar. EMF is a scalar. Even though it is scalar, it is mentioned direction because it helps us to find the direction of current. In the cell, what direction the current will pass is indicated by this EMF. EMF direction is from minus to plus. This is the direction of EMF. Minus to plus through the cell. It indicates the direction of conventional current. So EMF is directed from minus to plus through the cell. Outside, of course, plus to minus. So that direction is important. Relation between EMF and terminal PD. The equation we wrote asked to find this relation. This is potential we are going to implement for the numericals and other options. So EMF is nothing but equal to EM is consider SL of EMF E. You can take capital E also like this, that is your choice. But follow the same symbol, note that the equation of the part EMF E. Consider cell of EMF E, comma, internal resistance R connected to the external resistance. Using the term external is not compulsory every time. You can simply say connected to the resistance capital. To the external means outside resistance R. I is the current in the circuit. Current is same in the external resistance also, internal resistance also. That means whenever the current is same, the resistance come in series. In the circuit diagram, voltage is same is come in parallel. Okay, current is same is what they come in series. EMF is directed from minus or negative terminal, negative electrode and negative terminal to positive terminal. Electron EMF is directed from minus to plus through the cell. Through the cell. They don't ask you direction of this EMF, they never ask you. We are going to implement it in the numericals and other cases, so we just know that. So through the cell, why it indicates direction of conventional currents. It indicates the direction of conventional currents. It indicates the direction of conventional currents. Now, internal resistance, external resistance come in series. Therefore, the total resistance becomes equal to R plus R. R, comma, capital R in series with the same current I. So what happens is, therefore, EMF, electromotive force, E is equals to I into resultant resistance, that is R plus R. Okay, what about the current then? Current I becomes equal to E by R plus R. Current I is equals to E by R plus R. This is also you need to remember the formulas for the plus formulas. Next is, I can expand this further. From equation 1, I can take R EMF E is equals to IR plus I into small. This I into R is nothing but equal to V. E equal to V plus IR, where V equal to IR. What is V is equals to IR? Is voltage across the external resistance. It is also voltage across the battery cells. It is called the terminal potential difference. Is terminal potential difference of the cell. Terminal field of cell. It is also voltage across the external resistance. Or PD. PD means potential difference across R. One and the same. What about this I into smaller? I into smaller is called as a lost volt. I into R, we generally take it as a V prime also we can take on V prime is equals to I into R. The symbol is not a fixed symbol, I just give it as an extra symbol. Not compulsory, right? Simply, but you just know what is I into smaller is a voltage drop across the internal resistance of the cell. It is internal resistance of the cell across the cell internal resistance. Voltage drop is there, some voltage is decreasing. That is nothing but waste of voltage. More internal resistance is there means more loss of voltage. That means we are what we use, what bulb we are connecting. So voltage across the bulb only important for us. To make the bulb to grow more or lesser is important for us. But this one is not that the internal resistance is what happens in resistance when the current resistance is mentally heated. So here heating, bulb filament getting heated and light is coming out, useful to us. What about this one? The cell gets heated up. That is of no use to us. So that means cell will damage, also reflect will damage when it is heated beyond temperature. So that means what this is of waste ones. Internal resistance is actually not required for us. The internal resistance makes the loss of the energy, loss of the voltages. So here this is called as is lost volt. This is lost volt. Lost volt. This the It is a potential difference across. It is a potential difference across internal resistance of cell. So that is actually not equal ones. This is the relation. What about the expression for internal resistance of the cell? Secondly, expression for internal resistance of a cell in terms of EMF and V and external resistance. This relation we have to take now. We could take in this one or that one also we can take up. What is always E equal to V plus IR. I want this R relationship. E equal to V plus IR. So IR becomes equal to E minus V. IR becomes equal to E minus V. And which is more, E's are more or V is more here? Because E equal to V plus IR we are taking, automatically EMF is more than V. EMF is more than. There is a condition for that. Charging of a cell, discharging of a cell. Okay, generally these dry cells we cannot charge, they are not rechargeables, they are called the battery cells. So if the current is coming out of the cell from the positive terminal, current is taken from the cell only. If current is coming out of the cell, it is called discharging of the cell. While discharging, this condition what to take is discharge. Discharging time EMF is more than V. But for charging purpose, what you have to do? You have to connect one more adapter, extra other voltage battery, you have to connect it parallel to it. So I want to charge one battery, it's not charged. I want charging the other battery and some adapter we can take that with power supply, about that I will discuss later. And when you are connecting it to this, that voltage should be more than this voltage. That means whatever like in that other battery, terminal potential difference should be more than this cell we want to charge. Battery cell of mobile phone charges 3.6 volts. Then 5 volts charger is used. And the charger 5 volts DC will be coming out, and then plus to plus, minus to minus, you have to connect it. If the cell EMF is less only, that current can pass into it. Current travels from high potential to low potential. If you connect one more cell parallel to it, then current will travel from one cell to other cell. Condition is that if there is charger and using the other cell I have to charge this cell, then that cell EMF should be voltage. We are taking to now voltage. This is EMF cell, and that will be voltage will take V. That V should be greater than E. Then only we can make the current pass from the other cell to this cell. That is the charging current. While charging, current is sent into the cell. So arrow, if the current is coming from plus, no. Now we have to send the current into the cell. Means plus side. Current will be into the cell downwards. I will discuss the charging of the cell also afterwards. But when current is going into the cell, reverse V is greater than EMF of that particular cell. So in general, now discussing the general case, not mentioned means always we mention that EMF is more than V on the condition. E equal to V plus IR. This R I want. So I equal to V equal to IR. V equal to IR. So what is I becomes is V by R. So this becomes equal to V by R. V by R into R equal to E minus V. I want this smaller. Smaller equal to E minus Y by V into gap. Or we can also take that R is equal to E by V minus 1 into R. This relation, please you have to remember it for our problems, and we are going to use this relationship later at the end of the topic again. Smaller equal to E by V minus 1 into gap R in terms of external resistance. Maximum current through the cell. Maximum current through the cell. When you get the current maximum through the cell, it is important for problem also. Okay, and expressions. This may be asked for problem 3 marks. So after 2 marks, 1 mark also. So maximum current to the cell. In this case, current is maximum when we are taking the formula for this diagram. I will give you 1 second diagram of this. This is external resistance. Okay, this is cell. Having internal resistance smaller.